What disturbing rumor turned out to be true at your school? Everyone laughed off the rumor until they found the basement. My name's Jason, and if you're watching this, I need you to understand one thing. Sometimes, the things we call just rumors are far more real than we ever imagined. Back in high school, at Lincoln High, there was this creepy story everyone told the freshmen, a supposed tradition for scaring new students. It was about a hidden basement beneath the old gym, a place no one was supposed to talk about. They said it was sealed off decades ago after a tragic incident. No one knew the details, and most people laughed it off. I did too, until we found it. It was the beginning of senior year. My friends Tyler, Mia, and I were setting up decorations in the old gym for alumni night. The gym had this weird energy, old wood floors, flickering lights, that kind of thing. While clearing out a dusty corner, Tyler tripped over something, a circular metal ring embedded in the floor. He tugged it. It gave way. A hidden trapdoor creaked open. A foul, musty smell drifted out. I thought it was a joke, some weird prank. But beneath the trapdoor was a narrow concrete stairwell. We stared down into the dark. I remember laughing nervously, saying, "We're definitely getting murdered down there." Tyler smirked. "If I die, Jason, delete my search history." We went down with just our phone flashlights. Each step creaked. The air got colder, damp, mildewed. We found ourselves in a long hallway with rusting pipes and what looked like decayed insulation. At the far end, there were lockers, old metal ones from decades ago, their paint peeling. "This place is straight out of a horror movie," Mia whispered. Then we saw the office. A small janitor's room with broken furniture and an old filing cabinet toppled against the wall. Tyler yanked the drawer. Inside were yellowing manila folders, each with names handwritten in black ink. The first one read, Thomas J. Ellery. We opened it. Status: deceased. Cause of death: blunt force trauma. Notes: body never recovered. There were black and white photos, grainy, disturbing. One of a boy lying near a snapped mop handle. Another of an empty, blood-stained floor. We stared in silence. We opened more folders. Same format. Names of students. Different years. Some labeled, transferred. Others simply said, missing. We counted 11 folders. 11. Missing students, all from the 1980s. Every single one tied to the old gym. Why had no one heard about this? Why had it never been on the news? Because Lincoln High had erased it. We took photos of everything, stuffing some of the folders into Mia's backpack. Tyler wanted to go deeper, but we heard a sound, a loud metallic creak. The sound of the trapdoor above us, closing. We ran. Tyler forced the trapdoor open. We burst out, gasping like we'd been underwater. And that's when the cover-up began. We went straight to the principal's office. Mr. Avery looked at us like we were insane. He promised to look into it. The next morning, the trapdoor was sealed shut. The floorboards had been replaced, painted over. The janitor, Mr. Daniels, who'd worked there for 40 years, refused to talk to us. He just looked at me and said, "You kids need to stop digging into things better left buried." We tried uploading the photos to social media. Our accounts were flagged. Tyler's mom got a cease and desist letter from the district after she tried posting about it in a parent group. Mia's car was mysteriously vandalized in the school parking lot. I got detention for slandering school history. They were trying to shut us up. A week later, I got a DM from a stranger. She said her name was Caroline Ellery, Thomas's younger sister. She had moved out of state, but had never believed the school's story that her brother had run away. She cried when I showed her the photos. Said she'd been searching for answers for 30 years. She told us her family was silenced by legal threats, harassed into silence, and that we weren't crazy, that the school had buried everything to protect its reputation. With her help, we tried contacting journalists, true crime YouTubers, even the police. One small-time reporter agreed to meet us. We gave him the files. 3 days later, his article was pulled due to legal concerns. He hasn't responded to any of our messages since. We stopped talking about it publicly, but Mia and I never stopped researching. Tyler transferred schools mid-year. He said he felt like he was being watched. Honestly, I don't blame him. Our final year was haunted, not by ghosts, but by the truth we uncovered and couldn't share. That trapdoor, still sealed, but we know what's beneath it. And someone doesn't want the world to know. Every now and then, I get anonymous texts, images of the gym, blurry photos of my house. Mia got a note once in her locker. Some things are better left buried. They want us scared, silent. But I'm telling this now because I'm tired of being afraid. If you go to Lincoln High, check the floorboards near the back left bleachers of the old gym. You won't find the trapdoor anymore, but maybe, just maybe, you'll hear the echoes of what they tried to hide. If you're still watching this, thank you. Not everyone gets to know the truth, but you do. Now ask yourself, what rumors have you heard at your school? What if one of them was real? What if one of them was buried? Like, share, and subscribe for more stories just like this. And remember, not all rumors are fake. Some are just waiting to be uncovered. Update Part 2. They're still watching. It's Jason again. If you saw my last video, you know what happened at Lincoln High. You know about the hidden basement, the missing students, the sealed records, and how they tried to silence us. You probably thought that was the end of the story. I wish it was. 2 years have passed since graduation. Life's moved on, or at least it pretends to. I started college out of state, trying to forget. Mia and I barely talked. Tyler went totally off-grid. No social media, no contact. But then it started again. Mia reached out to me last month. One message. Jason. I found another one. She'd been doing research, trying to understand the bigger picture. She discovered 5 schools, different states, different years, with the same exact floor plans as Lincoln High. Same gym architecture. Same blueprints. Same trapdoors. And the same rumors. She visited one in person. A now abandoned school in rural Illinois. Broke in with a friend. Found the trapdoor. Found the folders. Different names. Different victims. Same format. Some of the folders even had symbols Mia hadn't seen before. Red ink. A circle within a triangle. A mark on every file. We started putting things together. These schools weren't connected by district. Not by state. But by architecture. Designed by the same firm. Vallon and Rowe Architecture, EST 1964. They specialized in schools and youth development facilities. Built over 100 across the country between 1965 and 1993. Nearly a third of them have been closed. Many due to unexplained incidents. Some because of sudden drops in enrollment after rumors spread. Some, no reason listed at all. A few weeks ago, Mia sent me a scan of a folder she found. One label with my name. Jason L. Corwin. Status, in progress. Evaluation, uncooperative. Escalation likely. Last seen, Gym East Wing. She found it in the Illinois school. A place I've never set foot in. The date on the folder? 3 weeks before we found the basement at Lincoln. How did they know about me? Why was I listed? And then it got worse. A man came to my dorm. Clean suit, short hair, no name tag. Said he was from the university board. Asked to see my ID. Said there was an issue with my transcripts. He never asked to come in. But when I stepped out to talk to him, I noticed something. He was wearing a pin. A red circle with a triangle inside. Just like the folder. When I pressed him, he just smiled. You've been asking too many questions, Jason. We'd appreciate if you stopped. I told campus security. They found no record of him on any visitor logs. No cameras caught his face. Mia said she's been followed too. Unmarked cars. Glitches on her phone. Her emails randomly deleting. We believe this isn't just about school rumors. It's not about ghosts or hidden crimes. It's something organized. A network. And the schools, they weren't just for learning. They were experiments. Monitoring behavior. Tracking certain types of students. Mia found old notes referencing something called the Behavioral Extraction Initiative. The schools were ground zero. Testing sites for psychological thresholds. Trauma response. Fear control. They weren't hiding crimes. They were recording reactions. Last night, I got a message from Tyler. It was just a photo, a trapdoor, and a caption. They found me. That was 36 hours ago. I haven't heard from him since. I called his old number, disconnected. Reached out to his mom. She said he never came home. I think they got him. If you went to a school built between 1965 and 1995, if it had a strange rumor, an unexplained tragedy, a sealed part of the building no one talks about, don't laugh it off. Check the blueprints. Look for that symbol. And if you find a trapdoor, don't go alone. They're still watching. And now that we're talking again, they'll be coming. Like, comment, and share if you believe the truth matters. If you've seen the red symbol, or heard stories like mine, leave them below. Because someone needs to blow this wide open. And I can't do it alone. This isn't just my story anymore. It might be yours too. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell for more stories like this.